Hiya, welcome to our journey. Hope you enjoy this one from me and the boys. And this is the road to Skinningrove. We're only calling in here just to have a very quick look. See what it's about. Somebody suggested it to me. Okay. Straight onto the beach. Oh wow. We will be getting out to go walk here. I wasn't going to stay the night, but I am. It looks absolutely fantastic. Some big ones coming in here. So powerful these waves are. That's enough, I don't want to spoil you. They're crazy waves. There's no access past this point here. So let's see what we can't see because we can't get up there. I have no idea what I'm filming now. I'm up on a ledge. There. The boys are down there. So I'm holding them rather than having them around my waist. And we're just going to walk along here and see if I don't fall. And I can actually feel the splash of the sea. It's either that or it's raining, but it can't be raining because it's all blue skies. So I'm going to try and walk on here to save me climbing up when I get further along, because there's people there and I don't want to embarrass myself. And I think I'd embarrass myself now if I fell off the wall. I weren't going to stay here, but I'm staying the night now. It's an absolute fantastic park up. There's a lovely couple of ladies next to me who have travelled over from Germany. And they've been here 2 nights already and they're staying tonight as well. Ooh, there's a little step down here. Right. Let's see. I can't turn around because I've got my rucksack on. There. Another one coming. And another. There's 3 together. So many walks around here. It's just too hot to walk the dogs though. Far too hot. I'm going in the sea. So what I've done is, this car park's fantastic, and where I've parked, nobody's going to see me have a shower at the back. I've put a bottle in the front, in the sunshine, so I'll get warmish water when I come back to have a shower. Yay! It's fantastic, that is. I love it. Oh, I love things like this. Simple things. Right, it's the reapers. Traditional fishing, whatever that says, that was found in bad condition in South something. I can't read it. If you can read it, let me know what it says. So this is reapers. Hello. So 3.5 miles to Saltburn, and then the Cleveland Way goes up that hill there. The waves are enormous. Can't go in here though because there's too many rocks. Oh! Goodness gracious, Herbs. least I can say that I've actually been in, albeit it was just up to my hips. This is one of the downfalls of having a dog on a sunny day and nobody else with you, because I can't leave them in the van, it's too hot. I can't leave them on the beach while I go in the water, because Scout would just go absolutely ballistic at everything that comes past. And I'm not really sure what Herbs would do. He's down there at the minute, following me. He's like my shadow. The water's not actually that cold, but the waves are massive though, and I think because I don't quite know what the drop is on the beach, because I've never been here before, there might just be a sudden drop. So this is why I won't go out too far, and because the tide's going out as well at the moment, so I'm not that daft. Plus I'm the only one at this side of the beach. There's nobody else up here. So it's a bit too risque to go in there on my own. Herbie's a little devil. He keeps dropping the ball on the sand and then nudging it with his nose so it goes down to the water's edge, and because the tide's going out, I've had to rescue it. If you'd look, he's coming back again with it now, and he'll just drop it on the sand. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I am about to have a shower. So this is really nice and warm. And this is my shower. It's a Colapz USB travel shower. So all I've got to do is put this end into a bucket of warm water and then turn it on, and this is my spray. I've put shampoo in my hair ready, so I've just got to get the water over it, and I've basically covered my body as well in a shower gel. So I've just got to go to the back of the van now. I've put my towel there ready and just water myself over with a flannel. I've got my flannel. So I've put that end into there. It's lovely and warm, that water is. And then I've just got to do myself over with this, and it's done. I would usually put a shower screen up, but I'm not going to bother because I've got my swimming costume on. You just press that. And there you have it. Good morning from Skinningrove. Just out on my morning dog walk with these pair. The joys of having dogs and not having a lie-in. I am off a walk to try and get to a beach because the tide's out, and some fishermen yesterday said it's a really nice beach. I have got my wellies on today. Also got a toilet block there with hot water, and you've also got a disabled shower. This is a little thin bridge here, so I'm trying to watch there's no cars coming while I go over it. It says it's 3 ton, but this is the way that I've got to get out. Morning. Yeah, this is the way that I've got to drive to get out of here. My van's, it's a 3.5 ton, but it only weighs 3280, and that's with my dad in it, and he weighs 15 stone. Look at naughty boy on his lead because he's seen a dog already. You never got to see this beach yesterday because the tide was in and the sea was so rough. If you make sure you've watched that bit of the video. And we're going to walk in that direction. But some local guy has just said to be careful because these rocks are crumbling and they're falling all the time. So I'm going to be careful. Sod's law, I get the video camera out and wind again. So now we're going through this seaweed to look for this beach. It's probably going to be covered in seaweed when we get around there. This is potentially going to be slippy. It is a rock base, which I wasn't expecting. So I might head out there a little bit more. I wondered why one of the local men said, am I going winkle picking? There's so many winkles here. I wouldn't even know what to do with them. Look. I'm having to watch where I'm walking because there's loads of rock pools too. Herbie's just gone down one. Into quite deep water. Herbie's looking for seagulls. They're up there. Right at the very top, look. Well, on the first ridge. Well, I think I've been had on. I was told that just to get around this corner and you come to the most beautiful beach. All I've got is rock, rock and more rock. I'm watching the tide so that it doesn't come in while I'm here. And it just continues to be rock into this section around here. But I'm going to turn around now for breakfast. Yeah. There's no beach, no nice beach that I can see. And I can't get further around that bit there either because the tide looks like it's in a little bit closer there. I'm not going to risk it. I'm on my own here. I have told a lady who's in a car, who's car camping, where I've come. So I haven't done this without telling anybody where I am, just in case I get squashed by a boulder. Yeah, my luck. Give me a little thumbs up, guys, for this one. I have tried. I did go just that little bit further. Look how that's collapsed there. Seems to be more seagulls this area as well. Or they're louder. But definitely no beach in front. I've zoomed you in just a little bit now. Let's come back the other way. I definitely am turning around now. I've given you a little bit more. I hope you're enjoying it. As you'll know from my video that's already been put out before this, from 2 towns away from here, well, 2 other locations that I stayed, you'll know that my microphone failed. I was actually in Seaham and was using it, thinking it was recording everything, and it recorded nothing, and then it stopped working, and I thought it was working. Carried on recording, but at least you could hear my voice, but it was very windy. But I'd even got my wind nozzle thing on it, whatever you call it, the wind muffler, and I lost that on the beach as well. So it's well worth going back to that video to have a little watch, because it was a bit of a chaos day. Scout ended up in a chemical pool, which before you go down to the beach there were warning signs that the water down there in like a pond, I don't know where he's gone. Come this way, I don't want to get close to the cliffs. Scout, come this way. Come this way. Little bugger, he's going the right way round this boulder here. I don't want to go that close to these cliffs. Yeah, I had a bit of a chaos day because Scout ended up going into the chemical pool that was there, covered in mud. Herbie lost his ball in the sea, so I had to go in my walking boots and fetch it. And then his ball went in again, so then I decided to get Scout in and give him a bath in there to get the rest of the stuff off that I'd already tried to get off a bit earlier in the sea. So that is very much a video that you need to go back to. I am risking my life here. It's just seaweed and bloody rock pools that I'm having to go through. I don't even know which way to go now. Right. The dog's pulling me that way. Come here, Scout. Yeah, I'm just slipping and recording at the same time, and also trying to guide Scout and stop him taking me towards the cliffs, because we don't want to go there. Look at all the seaweed, it's so slippy. I'm scared in case I fall over and break an arm or a leg, or I fall down a rock pool and then I've got no signal and I get my foot trapped and then the tide comes in. Lots of scenarios there, isn't there? Oh gosh. And now look what Scout's done. He's now gone behind there and he's attached to this. Come on, Scout, this way. He's such a devil. Can you actually see that? That is sea life. The one that is here is feeding on seaweed. Wow, all of that in one little sea pool. That was recorded over a 10-minute period. So I've obviously quickened it up for you. So I didn't bore you with the whole 10 minutes of watching sea life. Slow movements. I'm getting closer to shore though, look. As in closer to the beach. The actual beach. Not the beach that I've just been looking for up there. And I've just realised I've got to get over here to get to that side. Yeah, it's all water. I think I've come the wrong way. Story of my life. Oh, Scout can see a dog. The tide's coming in. I can see it as it's coming there. Doesn't that look glorious? Scout there in the forefront and the blue skies shining on the sea. That's gorgeous. But anyway, I've now got to get across this. So I have got an option to go this way and watch I don't slip. So let's go for it. I'll keep you recording because if I slip, it will be that moment, won't it? Right. I've got to get... I'll let Scout go first. Oh no, because we're going on to seaweed if we go there. Herbie's deciding to go that way. But I don't want to go on that green stuff. So, but that looks the best option. So, hang on. Let's cross here. Whoops. Stand there. This is... Oh, it's not as slippy as I thought. Just be careful. Just be careful, Wendy. Right. Okay. I was expecting this to be really slippy. I think the seaweed's slippier. Let me just get across here. I'm now being dragged by Scout. And I think we're going to go this way. In fact, we'll go the way that Scout's taking us because there's less seaweed than where Herbie's walked. Just got to watch I don't fall into these rock pools as I'm being dragged. And I don't want to stand on any of these little shells now. Scout, don't pull me! Honest to goodness, this dog. Right. I don't want to go through this. Scout, don't pull. Scout's pulling me. You can see the tide's coming in now, so I've timed that just right. I'm going to go now this side of the rocks where I can, which you'll see in a minute. These rocks just here. This is where the river meets the sea. Watch the dogs go through it. Watch Scout go through it. Come on. Well, Scout knows it's drinking water. Come on, Bab, this way. It's not actually as deep as I thought it would be. But yesterday, this beach, God, the waves were enormous on it. But it's nice to actually see what it looks like with the tide out. It just makes it feel safer to go in the water, knowing what's actually underneath you. I will definitely be coming back to this location. Definitely. And that's where the river comes from. I'm definitely not rating this thick cut unsmoked bacon from Asda. It is so thin, look. I always cut the edges off anyway. Gas on. Ridge Monkey on. I'm on a bit of a slant here, so everything's going to the side. There we go, mushrooms in. Let's close it up and let's give it a flip. I always flip it over the sink, just in case. So I've just popped a few onions in it as well and flipped it. Thought I'd press record, but I hadn't. It's getting quite windy in here, so it's blown the flame. I've put a bit of fry light in with it as well. So simple to use, these Ridge Monkeys are. Then add a couple of eggs, a bit more fry light on top of them. And then they will steam when I close it up. Right, don't laugh. I wouldn't feed this to anybody if I had guests. Everything's stuck. Had to flip it over. But I'll eat it because it's going to taste nice. Yeah, it looks just a scrambled mess. I'm going to call it a scrambled breakfast. In goes the beans, but I'm having to hold it because everything is going to the one side, which I think is why my breakfast stuck. Because all the fat that I sprayed in went down to that bottom edge. And here we have my scrambled mess. Wherever there's a problem, there's always a solution. I've covered the mess over with the bacon and the beans. It's all going to go down nicely anyway, and I'm really hungry. That actually tasted okay. Now to get the washing up done. This is the bit I don't like, but I do use the kitchen cleaner, or I use the wipes. And we'll finish it off with a super-sized mug of tea. Turn that off as a matter of course. And there we go. Just going to put some milk in now. Sit and drink this. And then we'll be off ski. And there we have it. And then always remember with the Dometic hobs, touch that first. I always leave it for about half an hour and then put the lid down, because otherwise you can break the glass. Do you like my dog's licky mats? They have peanut butter on those. And then that is the cover for their tin of dog food that I've just fed them. So I've got to wash that and give those a wash as well. So we're about to go now and we're heading towards Staithes. I've made sure I've shut my wardrobe because I failed to do it. That one's got a catch on anyway. And then check my drawers are all closed. Yes, took my cook clock off ready. Even fastened the table, so that's not going to go anywhere. No, it's well fastened in. Oh, and I need to finish my tea. Don't that look dirty? But it has still got tea in it. What's that doing to my teeth then? Crikey. And we're off. Right, I'm so naughty going across here, but there's somebody walking, so I'm going to let him come first. Okay, he can get into the edge now a bit. Good. Thank you. Right, this road's supposed to be quite winding. And it's a single track as well. That's the Cleveland way up there. Got a big rain cloud coming over. Ignore my thwaping. It's good to give it a thwape sometimes, isn't it? Drive it like you've stole it.